Hi, my name is Charles Matthews. Today we'll be discussing how to create a kaleidoscope and what math function you use to create a good kaleidoscope. Now first we're going to discuss what a good angle for a kaleidoscope is. Now here we have a 4-pointed star and the measure of angle CDE, which is from this point to this point to this point, is 45. Now for a good angle, it should be the number of points on the star times that angle should equal 180. So 45 times 4 is 180. Now here we have a 5-pointed star, and the measure of angle CDE, which is this angle here, is 36 degrees. Now before we stated that for a good angle, it is the number of points times the angle should equal 180. So of course 5 times 36 is 180. And here we have a 6-pointed star, and the measure of angle CDE has changed to 30 degrees. So 6 times 30, of course, equals 180. This just proves that for a good angle for a kaleidoscope, the number of points times the angle should equal 180 degrees. Now for our triangle, for our kaleidoscope, we will be using a 30, 60, 90 triangle. This will assure that at each angle there will be a good angle for the kaleidoscope. So at 90 degrees there should be a 2-pointed star, at 30 degrees there should be a 6-pointed star, and at 60 degrees there should be a 3-pointed star. Now we'll be discussing how to create the widths for the triangle. Now we will be using a Pringles can for this project, which is shown here. And the opening at the top of the Pringles can has a diameter of 7 centimeters. So that will be the first width for our part of the triangle. Now as stated before, we know that the Pringles can has a diameter of 7 centimeters. So to diagram this, we are going to create a circle, which is this button here. And then deselect it by clicking the arrow. And we're going to measure the radius of this circle. Now the radius needs to be 3.5 centimeters because the diameter of the Pringles can is 7 centimeters. So by clicking B, we're going to make sure that this is 3.5. Now we have that. And now we will begin constructing the widths for the triangle. Now first we're going to create the diameter. So from one point on the circle all the way other, making sure that it passes through the center. And we're going to measure this right away so that we know that it's 7. As we can see here, CD is 7 centimeters. Now we're going to create another part of the triangle. So from point D, just go to any random point on the circle so that it begins creating a triangle. And we're going to measure this right away, just so we have it there. And then we'll connect CE. Now we need to make sure that this triangle is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And to do this, we have to measure each angle. So we're going to click on the points in this order to make sure that they're the correct angles. So we're going to click on C, then D, then E to measure angle CDE, then D, E, and C. And then E, C, and D. And now that we have our triangle and the angles measured, we can adjust it so that the triangle is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So first, we're going to click on point E, and we're going to adjust it so that we can get our 30 degrees and 60 degrees. And then we're going to click on point D and adjust it so we can get our 90 degrees more close to 90 degrees, but still making sure that CD is 7 centimeters, because we know that length is correct. Now we can see our width for our triangle to create our kaleidoscope. So CD will be 7 centimeters, of course, which is the diameter of the Pringles can. DE will be approximately 6 centimeters, and CE will be 3.5 centimeters. And now we can start creating our kaleidoscope. First, we need to measure the height of the Pringles can, which is approximately 26.3 centimeters. Now we need to cut the cardboard to create our triangle, and the widths are 7 centimeters, 6.04 centimeters, and 3.51 centimeters, with all heights of 26.3 centimeters. Now we need to cut the laminate paper so it fits the cardboard that we cut for the triangle. All the widths and heights will be the same. And after those are cut, you need to glue the laminate paper onto the cardboard. Now as we wait for the laminate paper to dry, we need to take 2 Pringles can lids and fill it with beads. Now the beads should be multiple colors, and they should be relatively small so they fit inside the Pringles lids. And the more beads, the better, but there still needs to be light that passes through the 2 lids. And once you have enough beads, tape it together with duct tape so it holds well. Now that the laminate paper is dry, you need to create your triangle inside the Pringles can. Insert the cardboard into the Pringles can so it creates your 30, 60, 90 triangle. And you can make sure that the angles are correct with a protractor. Now with a nail, you need to make a hole at the bottom of your Pringles can so that it is in the middle of your 30, 60, 90 triangle. Now attach your Pringles lids to the top of the can, and you are ready to enjoy your kaleidoscope.